यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन जमुना तीर बनचारी जमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीर बनचारी यमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी भगवान की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तमुनि की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। गुरु द्वारका धाम की जय। स्वामी तो भक्तबिंद की जय। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू जय सिमरन। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू जय सिमरन। थैंक यू वेरी मच। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। संसारदावानलनिरलोका प्राणायकारिण घनाघनत्यम् सप्तशकल्याणगुणार्णवश वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणारविन्दम्। महाप्रभु कीर्तन नित्य गीता बादित्रमाद्यन्मन सोरसेना रोमाञ्चकं पाशुतरङ्गभाजो वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणारविन्दम्। संसारदावानलनिरलोका प्राणायकारिण घनाघनत्यम् सप्तशकल्याणगुणार्णवश वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणारविन्दम्।
Srimad Bhagavatam, First Canto, 16th Chapter, Text number 8. given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Recorded on January 5th, 1974, in Los Angeles.
Jamaraj. Jamaraj is the representative of the Lord. Just like the police chief, what is called the police chief, the superintendent or what? Commissioner. Commissioner of police. He is representative of government. So, the police department is fearful department for the criminals, not for the law-abiding persons. Similarly, Jamaraj is the superintendent of death. Death is certainly cruel. At any moment, death can stop all our activities. Nobody can protest. That is not possible. So, and nobody wants death also. That is also fact. But nobody can stop death also. The so-called scientific advancement, they cannot stop death. You can talk all kinds of nonsense and advancement of life, but after all you have to die. Big scientists, professors, they talk so many things, but when death came, you could not save him by his scientific process. Because death is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who can check? Therefore, the Lord's name is Ajita. Ajita. Ajita means one who is never conquered by any other means. Sarat, self-independent. These are the words used. Sarat. Sarat means fully independent. Nobody can make him dependent. That is Krishna, that is God. Everyone is dependent, but Krishna is not dependent. Therefore he is called Sarat. So, Maharaj, Jamaraj is representative. There are 12 recognized representatives of God. We have many times cited this verse. Swayambhu, Brahma, Lord Brahma is representative. And Narad, great sage Narad, he is representative. Shambhu, Lord Shiva, he is representative. Kapila, Kapildev, he is also representative. Kumara, the four Kumaras, son of Kumar. And Mano, Vaivashyata Mano. This is the age of Vaivashyata Mano. Mano received the transcendental knowledge from his father, Vivashan, the sun god. So, Prahlad Maharaj is also representative of God. Prahlada, Janak, King Janak, father of Sita Devi, or father-in-law of Lord Ramchandra. He is also representative. Grihastha, the Janak Raja is Grihastha, householder. Narad is Brahmachari. Lord Brahma is also Grihastha. Lord Shiva is also Grihastha. Kumara, Brahmachari. Kapila, Brahmachari. So, there are many. Jamaraj is also Grihastha. Sukadeva Goswami is Brahmachari. So, it doesn't matter whether one is brahmachari or householder or a sannyasi, he must try to become confidential servant of the Lord. Then he becomes the representative of God, Krishna. So Jamraj is a great devotee Vaishnava. We should not be afraid of Jamraj. Those who are devotees, they are, Jamraj says that I offered them respect by obeisances. He advised his messengers that don't go to my devotees. They are to be offered respect by me. You go to persons who are reluctant to chant Hare Krishna mantra. You go there and bring them here for judgment. The Christian also believe the day of judgment. The judgment is given by Jamaraj. But who goes to his court for judgment? The criminals, those who are not devotees, those who are not Krishna conscious. They go to the court of Jamaraj. So in other words, it is the duty of the Jamaraj to see that everyone is becoming Krishna conscious. That is his duty. Just as the police department's duty is to see that everyone is law-abiding, acting according to the law of the state. Police is not anyone's enemy. He is enemy to the criminals, not to the law-abiding citizens. I have seen it, personal experience. In one of my friend's house there was burglary. The police inquiry was there. So we are going in another's house, the police man, and we also. So we saw in distant place a few men were fleeing. They were going away, hastily running away. So I inquired the police, why these people are running away? So he answered, you do not know, Babuji, that they are criminals. Because we are passing, they are thinking now the police is coming to arrest us. Although there is no purpose, how one can arrest? But they are what is called this, culprit mind is always suspicious. Because they are culprit, criminals, as soon as they saw the policeman is coming, they began to go away, run away. So Jamaraj is not to be afraid by the devotees. This is the purpose. And it is the Jamaraj's duty to see that these rascals who have forgotten Krishna or God and come here to enjoy material sense gratification, they must be punished because material sense gratification is always sinful. We may create so many artificial laws, this is good and this is bad. Just like in your country, drinking is good. And in some other country, drinking is bad. In your country, meat eating is no offense. But in the Vedic civilization, meat eating is one of the foremost sinful activities. So, here the so-called good and bad, they are all mental creation. Otherwise, everything is bad, nothing good. Here only goodness is to become Krishna conscious. Otherwise everything is bad. So-called ethics, morality, and law, and good and bad, they're all rascal. There's no meaning. because they are punishable. They can avoid the punishment of the law of the state. It's like in the government in every state, there is some punishment if one kills another living entity, another man, not living entity. There is punishment. The law punishes. If you kill somebody, if you commit murder, then you will be punished. This is punishable. But because it is man-made law, therefore it is defective. A man is a living entity and a cow is also a living entity. Why this discrimination? That if a man is murdered or killed, then the murderer must be punished. But that law is not permissible in God's law. In God's law, either you kill a man or you kill an ant, you are punishable. You are punishable. You cannot avoid this. Because in the eyes of God, the Brahma, Lord Brahma, and a small ant, they are all sons of God. Sarvajunishu kauntiya sambhavanti murtaya tasang mahajjani brahma aham bija pudapita. Krishna says like this, I am their father. To whom? Sarvajunishu, in all species of life, beginning from Brahma down to the ant. So, if you kill your brother, say who is not important, will your father approve? Oh, you have done nice. You are a very nice son. You are earning millions of dollars. And this man is useless, this boy. So you have killed. It is very nice. No, father will never tolerate. To the father, the useless son and the earning son, both are equal in affection. So therefore, it is the duty of the elderly son, those who are advanced, not to kill the insufficient son, but to give them education of Krishna consciousness. This is the duty. It is not that because this living entity is useless and kill him. You can kill, but he will be implicated. Therefore the Jamaraj is there. Jamaraj's business is to see how much sinful this living entity is, and he is offered a similar body. Karmana daiva netrena. You will be judged after your death, every one of us. Of course, if we take Krishna consciousness seriously, then the path is automatic. Automatically, you go back to home, back to God. There is no question of judgment. Judgment is for the criminals, the rascals who are not Krishna conscious. But if you become Krishna conscious, even if you cannot finish the job in this life, even if you fall, still you will be given another chance of human body to begin where you ended, to begin from the point where you fell down. That is, that was salpam api yasya dharmasya trayate mahato haya. If you have taken to Krishna consciousness, try to execute it very seriously. Means to follow the rules and regulations and chant Hare Krishna. That's all. 5 things. No illicit sex, no gambling, no meat eating. We don't prohibit sex, but illicit sex is more sinful. More sinful. Unfortunately, they are so rascals, one sex to another, another sex to another. That is Maya's illusion in flesh. But if you stick to Krishna, Mameva prapadanti, Mayame tang taranti. If you catch up Krishna's lotus feet, very tightly, then you will not fall down. But if you make a show of so-called brahmachari, so-called grihastha, so-called sannyasi, then you will fall down. We are experiencing that. Then you must fall down. Krishna will not tolerate a defaulter, a pseudo-devotee. Maya is very strong. Immediately cut her. Come on. Why you are here? Why you are in this society? Get out. That is Jamaraja's duty. But if you remain in Krishna consciousness, Jamaraj will not touch you. Your death is stopped from the point where you begin Krishna consciousness. Your death is stopped. Nobody is prepared to die. That is a fact. You may say, I may say, no, I am not afraid of death. And that is another rascal. Everyone is afraid of death. And nobody wants to die. That is a fact. But if you are serious about that thing, that I shall stop my process of death, dying process, then it is Krishna consciousness. Therefore it is advised. Aho niroki kriyeta haririlam mritang vachaha. Oh, the human society, you have got this body. Just go on drinking the nectarine of Krishna Katha. It is advised here. Oh, niloke. Especially it has been advised in the niloke, the human society. It is not addressed to the dog loke or cat loke. They cannot. They have no capacity. Therefore it has been niloke. Nayang deho deho bhajang niloke. Another verse in the 5th canto. Nayang deho deho bhajang niloke. Kastan kaman arhati virbhujangaji. These are the Bhagavad. There is no comparison, there is no literature throughout the universe like Srimad Bhagavatam. There is no comparison, there is no competition. Every word is for the good of the human society. Every word, each and every word. Therefore we stress so much in the book distribution. Somewhere or other, if the book goes in one's hand, he will be benefited. At least he will see, they have taken so much price. Let me see what is there. If he reads one sloka, his life will be successful. If he reads one sloka, one word, this is such nice thing. Therefore you are stressing so much. Please distribute book, distribute book, distribute book. Guitar mridanga. We are chanting, playing our mridanga. It is hard within this room or little more. But this mridanga will go home to home, country to country, community to community. This mridanga. So, it is advised that niloke means the human form of body. In the human society, we don't discuss that this American society or this is European society, this is Indian society. No, all human beings. All human beings. It doesn't matter what he is. All human beings. What to speak of civilized men, even uncivilized, Anarja, they are also described in the Bhagavad. Kirata hunand pulinda pukkasa abhira sambha javana kasada. These names are there. Kirata. Kirata means the black. The Africans, they are called Kirata. Kirata huna andhra. Huna, the nation or the community on the North Pole, above Russian, German, they are called Huno. There are so many we do not know. Khasadaya, the Mongolians. Khasadaya means who does not grow sufficiently ostriches and bear. This Mongolian group. Hirata Hunand Pulinda Pukpasa Abhir Sumbha Javana Kasada. Javana. The militias Javanas means those who are Mohammedans and others. So, they are also included. Niloke, because it is Niloke, every human being. Superficially, externally, there may be this nation is better than that nation. That is fact. The Aryans and non-Aryans, there are division. Civilized, non-civilized, educated, non-educated, cultured, non-cultured, black, white, this and that. There are externally this, but that distinction is of the body. But the spirit soul is not this body. He is spirit. That quality is one. There is no such distinction. This is better, this is lower, this is black, this is white, this is civilized. In the spirit soul platform, everyone is one. One. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu. Sama. Samata. Samata means equality. Where? Brahma bhuta prasannatma. When one is self-realized, aham brahmasmi. I am not this body. I am not Christian, I am not Hindu, I am not black, I am not white, I am not fat, I am not thin. I am Brahma. Brahmasmi. That is called Brahma. I am spirit soul, part and parcel of God. My only business is to serve God. Because I am part and parcel of God. Just like I have been several times. The part and parcel of my body is this finger. What is the duty? To serve the whole body. I ask the finger, come here, immediately. Do this. Yes? Natural. If I am part and parcel of God, then my only duty is to serve God. That's all. I have no other duty. Thank you very much. Samsara dava nira loka pranaya karina ghana ghanatyam sapta sakalana gunarnavasya bande gura sri charanarabindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Baditramadyan Sorasena Ramanchatam Pasutaranga Bhaju Bande Gudasi Charanarabindam Samsara Davanala Lira Loka Pranaya Karina Ghana Ghanatyam Sapta Sakalana Gunarnavasya Bande Gura Sri Charanarabindam Sri Vigraharadhana Nitanana Singaratan Mandira Marjanado Sri Vigraharadhana Nitanana Singaratan Mandira Marjanado Yuktascha bhaktangscha nijanjatopi vande gurasi charanarabindam Yuktascha bhaktangscha nijanjatopi vande gurasi charanarabindam Samsara davarnala loka Pranaya karuna Ghana Ghanatyam Sapta सकल्यान गुणार्णवश वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणरविन्दम् चतुर्विधास्ति भगवत्प्रसाद सर्वान्नचित्तान् हरिभक्तसङ्घान् चतुर्विधास्ति भगवत्प्रसाद सर्वान्नचित्तान् हरिभक्तसङ्घान् तृप्तैव तृप्तिं भजत सदैव तृप्तैव तृप्तिं भजत सदैव वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणरविन्दम् श्रीराधिका माधवयरपार माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपनाम्नाम् श्रीराधिका माधवयरपार माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपनाम्नाम् प्रतीक्षण स्वादनलोपशम् प्रतीक्षण स्वादनलोपश वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणरविन्दम् वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणरविन्दम् संसारदावानलङ्गलोक प्राणाय कारुण्य घनाघनत्यम् प्राप्त सकल्यान गुणार्णवश वन्दे गुरश्रीचरणरविन्दम् निकुञ्जजूनरतिकेली सिद्धैः निकुञ्जजूनारतिकेली सिद्धैः जाजालिभिर्युक्तिरपेक्षणीया निकुञ्जजूनारतिकेली सिद्धैः जाजालिभिः निकुञ्जजूनारतिकेली सिद्धैः जाजालिभिः
हरे कृष्ण। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, राधा माधव की विदाई गौर सीतानाथ ब्रह्मानंदे।
नमायों विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्तदेशतारिणे नमस्ते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Like every Ekadashi, we have all gathered here at the divine lotus feet of Lord Narasimhadev to offer special prayers for the ongoing good health and the speedy recovery of our beloved spiritual master, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj and his dear God brothers. So, please everybody repeat after me. All of those who have joined us online and all of those who are present here, please everybody repeat after me. তো প্রতি একাদশীর নয় এই একাদশীতে আমরা সকলেই ভগবান শ্রী নরসিংহদেবের শ্রীপাদ পদ্মে উপস্থিত হয়েছি বিশেষ প্রার্থনা এবং পূজা নিবেদন করার জন্য আমাদের পরমারাধ্য গুরুদেব শ্রী শ্রীমৎ জয়পতাকা স্বামী গুরু মহারাজের সর্বাঙ্গীন সুস্বাস্থ্য কামনা প্রার্থনা করে সকলে আমার সাথে বলুন ওম অপবিত্র পবিত্র বা সর্বাবস্থাং গতোপি বা যস্মরেদ পুণ্ডরীকাক্ষম সাবাহ্য অভ্যন্তরা শুচিঃ শ্রী বিষ্ণু ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम शं नो मित्रा शं वरुणः शं नो भवत्वर्यमा शं नो इंद्रो बृहस्पतिः शं नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो